Welcome to the Den of Tools.
Howdy ho, guys and gals, it's Red, your friendly neighborhood tool bear, back again here in the old Den of Tools. And today we're here to talk about doing stuff with Hart. I know, I can't help myself. Anyway, so there's been a lot of talk recently about what the heck is going on over at the old Walmart, because we see all this Hart stuff being put on sale on clearance left and right. Oh my gosh, they just started this power tool line. Is it going away already? Well, I said, I find that hard to believe, considering that Walmart and TTI are behind this. I'm talking about two juggernauts there in the industry. I doubt if that's going to happen. Well, we finally got our answer. The answer is they're making room for a whole bunch of new products. Hart just released their new product showcase. Do more with Hart. They got a whole lot of stuff going on. Home yard DIY and cleaning. And they're going to be doing stuff that no other power tool line out there is doing. Not even Makita. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit of Makita. But the rest of these power tool lines, they got a lot of catching up. Especially if you're approaching. And Hart is, they're all about the weekend warrior, the homeowner, the DIYer. They don't care about prosumer. They don't care about pros. That's not what they're targeted at. They're targeted at average Joe homeowner and Joe at there, if you will. People who just want to get stuff done around the house, make it a little bit easy, have some fun doing it, and get products they can rely on. Now, if you remember, Hart is really it's a cousin, if you will, to TTI's Ryobi line. They're not exact clones. I've looked at them. I've torn some of them apart. They use a different battery platform. They have their own battery platform. Thank goodness, I'm not a fan of Ryobi's. But a Ryobi. I know it's pronounced Ryobi. This bear doesn't care. I've called it Ryobi my whole life. Everyone I know called it Ryobi. It's always going to be Ryobi. You're stuck with it. Sorry about that little green box. Anyway, the point is, look at this. We got here. There's a lot of the stuff you're going to see is going to be some real light duty, ultra light. And you're like, well, why do I want light duty stuff? Well, not everyone's got, an 80-acre wood out back that they need to clear. Some people your average homeowner lot is like, what, a quarter acre at most? 10-inch auto feed there, no bump. Every time you release the trigger, it lets go of another quarter-inch of line. Easily switch trimmer into a dedicated edger one. I gotta say, I like the edger feature, but on something like that, I don't need it to twist if there's no wheels on it, because the wheels are what make the edging thing really easy. I could just twist the thing sideways and do the same thing. Auto feed, we talked about that. 20-volt bazooka blower. This thing looks like it does kind of look like a bazooka, but it looks like a super light blower. Again, this is for getting rid of some dry leaves, some dust, some sawdust, grass trimmings, that kind of thing. This is not gonna, you're not gonna fly around the house with this sort of thing. This is your basic low-duty trimmer blower combo for your average homeowner, and I think it hits the mark on that. As far as price on this, we're looking at $98 for both. At that kind of price, I've bought it myself. You're in the old what do you call Black & Decker pricing there, with I think qualitatively better tools. All right, now if you want that trimmer like we were talking about, now I've got the 40-volt version of this trimmer, and it's an absolute beast. Okay. This is essentially that same trimmer toned down to a 20-volt system there. You got the wheels on the side, or a wheel on the side. You turn the thing sideways. It turns into a great little trimmer. That's a fantastic thing, I think, for a homeowner. Even my wife loves using that. $115 for that one. That's not a bad little buy there. Now, next up. Now, if you want a real blower, we've got this one here. Again, turbofan design provides 315 CFM at 100 miles per hour. And we'll have to wait and see. We'll put the old gauge on that thing, see what really is going on. Lightweight ergonomic design provides ultimate user comfort during extended periods. Variable speed trigger includes the Hart 20-volt battery, or the included Hart 20-volt battery is compatible with pretty much everything in the Hart line. Hart's got the 20-volt line, and they got a 40-volt line. I don't remember if they got a bigger power line. Anyway, we're all talking 20-volt stuff here today. So anyway, this is their bigger blower. It's going to run you $128 there. I've got the really big blower, but it's a 40-volt. That thing will let you fly around the house. I'm happy about this. I know, again, a lot of people are going to complain. I know a lot of you got a bunch of acres out there. No, I can use it. We don't care. We don't care. The average homeowner, and that's who Hart is aimed at. The average homeowner's got a nice, small, tidy little yard. This is, and granted, it's small, 16 inches, but this thing is so light, you can whip that around during the day, not even break a sweat. It's going to cut your yard. My Cubs use the 20-inch one, for their lawn mowing business up in Montana, and they did that all summer. They do 5 yards a week on it, and that thing was fantastic. This thing is using the 20-volt system, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, using the 20-volt batteries here. So it's not going to be super powerful. This thing isn't going to cut down, the thickest, grass and brushes and such. But for trimming your yard, it's probably going to do just a fine job. And at $238, come off it. In fact, some places where they give you that cash back for trading in your gas mower, a lot of places that'll pay for that right off, done. It's free essentially. Now this thing, we got the Hart 20-volt shear Shrubber 3-inch shear, provides precise trimming flower beds. Would you use that on flower bed? I guess maybe flower beds. I don't know. I'm not much of a green thumb when it comes to flowers and such. But anyway, your shear Shrubber here is coming in at $93. Now this is the combo, I should point out, that switches to the grass trimmer thing, so you can do some of that detail edging if you're really into that sort of thing. Now the sprayer, this is nice. You got some pesky bugs and stuff, and you can put out fertilizer, you can put out pesticides, you could hose down the neighborhood kids, whatever you want to do with this. Again, it's a cordless system running off that 20-volt battery, $144. I know I keep saying that they're going to do some amazing things. Trust me, don't click away. You're going to see some stuff that Hart's going to do that pretty much almost no one else is doing. All right, and I love that sprayer combo. If you got to do that sort of thing. 12-inch chainsaw, 20-volt. Again, I tell people ask me, what's the best 20-volt chainsaw? This is not the best 20-volt chainsaw, but for the average homeowner around the house, trimming down some trees, this thing is fine. This thing is more than fine. Let the saw do the work. Don't force it. Let it do the cut. Take care of it. It's going to treat you right. It's $154. But check this out. This is something we only see like in Milwaukee, which of course, TTI, right? Look at that, an 8-inch chainsaw for light duty. Apparently, it doesn't even need oil. I don't know if it's so small or they use some magic pixie in there that oils it. I don't know how they get around it. 20-volt battery, 3-year limited warranty on all this. Does not require bar and chain oil for operation. I wonder if it can use it, it just doesn't require it. Not sure, but for $118, this is your little handy-dandy electric hatchet. I think that's what they call the Milwaukee version, but this thing is fantastic for that small work around the old homestead. Now, of course, we're getting into some of the traditional power tools here. They got the brushless. This is your drill driver, delivers was 1800 RPM, 2-speed gearbox, 24 clutch positions, 1/2-inch chuck. That's great. It's a decent little one. Now, this is I believe it's a combo kit here. Yep, we're looking at you get the drill driver, the impact, and the circ saw. Brushless impact here, and you're going to get the brushless circ saw also, and of course the brushless light, because it's a fully brushless system. Anyway, I know I have the brushless light anyway, but that's a nice little system, and that's going to run you price not yet available. Looks like coming soon. A lot of this stuff is coming soon. It's going to show up when it shows up. All right, now this is the brushless hammer drill here. The 25% faster, 2 times longer runtime. That's what the brushless is really going to get you. Most of all, it's going to get you the longer runtime. They're not going to have any high output batteries and stuff like this. Again, shut up, Moto. Again, we're not doing demo and that kind of stuff with this. This is around the house, average homeowner kind of stuff. Coming soon. We don't have a price on that one yet. We got the Hart brushless jigsaw here with 3 orbital settings on it. I like that. It looks like a nice one. I like the release there on the side there for that. Looks like it could be pretty cool. Again, no price on that one. Next up, we've got the recip saw in brushless. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing a whole bunch of brushless stuff. The batteries here I should talk about. They got the 1.5, the 2 amp, the 4 amp. Hopefully bigger batteries coming down there. But you know what? Let's be honest. I say that because I'm so used to dealing with the prosumer and the pro gear as well. But for you average homeowners, that 4 amp hour is going to be enough. You're not doing, 2-day long jobs or something like that. Anyway, that one looks like it's available now. If we click on that, it takes over to Walmart. $128 on that one. That's the brushless circ saw we talked about before. $7.25 there. Price on that is going to be $128 on that one. The Hart grinder. This is nice little brushless grinder. It's got the paddle switch. I like the way it gets the battery kind of up and out of the way. 45% more power, 25% faster cutting speed. Based on what? I don't know. Wheel size is 4.5 inch. Arbor size is 5/8. Weighs about 4 pounds. Now this is going to be tool only. Batteries sold separately. That one's coming soon on that. Next up, now this is where we start getting into the fun stuff. Now we all knew, or some of us know, that Ryobi's got pretty much the best, if not the only, cordless hot glue gun in the business. And hot glue is a universe. It's an amazing thing. First of all, if you like to tinker with electronics the way I do, it makes a great insulator, makes it great for managing wires, all sorts of stuff. A cordless hot glue gun is a lifesaver. You might have to be fighting the misses and stuff. Anybody who's into crafty kind of things, my cubs would probably be stealing this. Again, and this is the kind of thing where you're not going to really need the 4 amp hour on it. Maybe you do. Maybe you're doing some serious crafting. Anyway, I'm excited about that one. $29.88. I will probably be buying that one. I've got some Hart stuff. They sent me early last year. They sent me a couple items. We didn't really cover it much. They're good. I wish the price would come down, and I was also hoping that they would expand the line. But we finally see that they're expanding the line, and sales come, sales go. Anyway, I was excited when I saw this, but this turned out to be a stapler. It's a cordless stapler. I'm like, yeah, great. It's a crown stapler. I guess that could be useful and stuff. I was really hoping for a nailer. Oh, look, a nailer. We got the nailer as well. 18 gauge Brad nailer here. This is coming in, and you can buy it now. Let's see the buy it now price. $159 there over at the Walmarts. This one makes me shake my head a little bit. Okay, I like the idea of the cordless soldering thing. I think that's cool. But this sits on top of your battery. That sits on top of that. So I have a wicked hot thing sitting over my battery. That's my lithium battery that if you burn will explode. Just be smart with this one. All right, that's all the bear's going to say on that one. Oh, price on this. It's coming soon. All right, how about this? An E-ratchet. This is cool for you DIYers and stuff like that. It's not going to, blow your socks off. It's not going to, it's not a high torque. It's not an impact ratchet. It's just your basic ratchet for taking things off. You provide the real torque. It spins it off. This thing, we don't have a price on it yet, but that's a nice little setup there. Okay, next up, we got the 20-volt 3-tool combo for $148. This is going to be your non-brushless. This is your basic set there. You're going to get the 6.5 saw, the impact, and the drill driver there. It's going to run you $148. Not a bad starter kit. All right, how about this? The one thing we talked about when Hart came out over at Walmart, we said the best thing that could come from this is they start applying these batteries to other departments. Like everything in the store eventually could have a cordless option, all running off the same batteries I use on my power tool system. We are starting to see this. This is the first branching. They went over to the home department, and we got a stick vac here. Nice little cyclonic stick vac there for $199. Not cheap, but for something like that you can use around the house. Like I could clean our house in Montana. We could do our entire house with something like this. That would make life so much easier for everyone involved. And looking at your hangs on the wall, you have your little add-ons and stuff with it. That seems like a fantastic idea. $200, which if you're looking at Dysons and stuff like that, that's fair game at that price. Look at it; it comes off. You can use it as a handheld model. I don't see anything not to like about that. We got another version of it here. This one's coming at $159. Maybe it doesn't have quite all the same. Well, it does look like it has the wall hanger. Looks like they used the same picks. Anyway, maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like a cool setup. Uses the same kind of canister, I can tell you that. Looks like it may not disconnect like the other. Oh, nope, they're showing it there. Anyway, next up, you've got your basic dust vac here. I love these things, the AKA the old dust buster. I've got the Bauer one we use around the house up north. This one we can buy right now, and it's coming in at $69 over at the old Walmart. How about this? A full-on upright vacuum, aka like a Shark style vacuum. We used those things for years, and it's available now. Let's take a look at it. $128 on that. And next up, we've got, look at this. This is your portable sprayer kind of thing. I think this is designed for like this. This is one of these coronavirus solution kind of things. You put your sanitizer in there. You can spray down all sorts of things to clean it. I could think of a couple things to use this for. Nice little spray kit there. Don't have a price on it yet, but it could be interesting. Maybe you need to do some spraying, around the outside. Like we used to get, when we lived in California, we used to get spiders, black widows real bad, but didn't have a big enough place to get one of those backpack sprayers. I could go around and do the edges of the house or something like that. That'd be fine. All right. Next up, we got a shop vac here. It's compact. It's 1 gallon. This nice, tidy little portable one. Great for doing the car, taking stuff with you, cleaning up around the shop, that sort of thing. This is coming soon on this one. But this last one we're talking about, this thing is epically cool, if you ask me. And it's simple. It's stupid simple as an operation. It's not a pressure washer. It's a power rinser. All right. So it holds, has a 5-gallon tank. One charge will pump up to 38 gallons. That's a lot of refills on that. 8 spraying patterns, including mist, vertical, flat, full shower, blah, blah, blah. If you're an outdoors type, that's the solution. If you do a lot of camping out of your van, and we did when I was younger, we'd go up to, when I lived in the Midwest, we had a Plymouth Voyager. We took the middle seat out, and kind of used it like a camper van kind of thing, and we'd go up to the Lake Michigan, all along western Lake Michigan, all the way from was it Grand Haven or South Haven, up to Holland, Saugatuck, all those places in between. Loved it. We'd go up to pull up all these places along the beach, and we'd go swimming. We get in, we go have some food, we go someplace else. But you get out, you're covered in sand, there's dirt and stuff. Just having something like this in the back, you could just simply rinse off. All the solutions I've seen for overlanders with the little shower system up on top, this is better than all that. It's got a light built into it. It's got a 20-foot hose length. It works with the 20-volt batteries. This thing is a fantastic camping solution. You got cubs, you're going camping, take this. You're going fishing, you're going to be cleaning fish there, take this. Going to the ocean, going to the park, going anywhere. Going out for dinner, take this. I don't know. I would never take this out of my car. It would live in the back of my car. I'm going to be getting one of these. It's a fantastic solution. I got 3 cubs and a Labrador. Are you kidding? We're going to be taking this thing everywhere. I know. I'm overly excited about a sprayer. It's a sad thing when you get to that point in your life, but oh my gosh, I can think of so many uses. I got a ton of friends who are into overlanding and jeeping and stuff like that. They're going to lose their mind over this thing. It's just that cool. Anyway, that's all the Bear has for you. This is all over going to be at Walmart. It's all the Hart system. Of course, that's the TTI with Walmart. Oh, I forgot to tell you about one other thing. Let's jump back into it real quick. They're offering, if you sign up to the thing right now, enter to win $300 in tools. You click right there, sign up, and you can win. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a link to this down below. Of course, the other stuff as it shows up, it's all going to be at Walmart. That's where it is. Go in store or check online if you don't want to fight the stores. I don't blame you. I'm not a fan of going to Walmart. But for some of this stuff, yeah, I'm, for homeowner kind of stuff, I get we all have the big power tool, or a lot of us have the big power tool lines and that kind of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that those things do not address. I mean, is there a mower for Milwaukee? No. Is there a pressure or a low pressure sprayer for any of the other ones like that? If there is, if I've missed it, I'm sure Makita has it somewhere. I mean, Makita's got a powered wheelbarrow and a coffee maker. So yeah, Makita, right? I know they've got vacuums. But anyway, we'll put a link to this down below. That's all the Bear has for you today. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.